Hey guys, how you doing? So I was asked to do a tag video the other day by Omgpaulthompson. You can go check out his videos and stuff like that on his channel. I'll put a link in the description box below. And I don't normally do tags, but I thought, well, maybe it's time to start doing them. It's a bit of fun and it gets us all talking to each other again, doesn't it? And that's what I'm all about at the moment, is trying to build a bit of a community so YouTube isn't so completely and utterly effed, nearly swore. Anyway, so he's given me some questions and I'm going to answer them. And he was given them by, is it Anna Loves Vlogging? I think it was. Anna Loves Vlogging. You can find out on his tag video anyway on his channel. Go and check it out. So anyway, here's the questions. Why am I called Stop Jabbering On? That's a good question. How long have you got? I used to have my own business called Jabber Media, and the reason we were called Jabber Media is because I was going to be called Jabber Productions, which is like a radio production company, and we were going to make the fattest sounds, PH, because Jabba the Hutt is a fat tub of lard, and PH. Do you see kind of where I was trying to go with it? It was very, very subtle. But anyway, that's why it was called Jabber Productions, but I couldn't have Jabber Productions because I was already a Jabber Productions, so I thought tie it in with everything and have Jabber Media, then I can do video and all sorts of stuff. So I did that, and then the word jabber also means to talk a lot, so I thought, well, how about Stop Jabbering On for a vlog channel, which means shut up and don't talk rubbish kind of thing, really. So yeah, there you go, Stop Jabbering On. Is that a really long-winded way around of saying, I think that's kind of why I called myself Stop Jabbering On. It just seemed to work. Anyway. Who was my favourite teacher? Now there's a question. I've got two, and they were both at the same school. I used to go to a school called Wolferton in Hull, and I had two teachers. One guy who wasn't a teacher of mine, but he's one of the nicest guys you could ever wish to meet, and he used to do a lot of stuff with me for athletics. A gentleman called Mike Nicholson. Really, really nice guy, and just an absolute inspiration. And my other favourite teacher who did teach me was a teacher of mine called Mr. Druitt, Jason Druitt, and he was so cool. He still is cool. I chat to him on Facebook now and again. He was on Blockbusters back in the day. He once sent me out of class as well, because obviously being a science teacher, we were in a class and somebody kept asking, I'm really thirsty, can I go and get a drink? To which point, after about the fifth time of asking, Mr. Druitt, Jason, turned and said, well, why do you want to go for a drink? And I cockily put my hand up and said, well, you're the science teacher, surely you should know the answer to that. It didn't go down well. I got sent out of the class. But we're still friends, and he's still cool, and he was probably my coolest teacher. He was a physics teacher as well. He's just really, really cool. Mr. Druitt and Mike Nicholson, Mr. Nicholson, my favourite teachers at Wolferton School. My first ever gig, probably going to see a band called Carter USM. I don't know if you know them or remember them. Carter, the Unstoppable Sex Machine, they were brilliant, absolutely awesome. An amazing band. Didn't do massive things, but they used to have a song called Sheriff Fat Man, and a bloke who used to walk on stage who was slightly overweight, and people used to shout things at him. And I won't repeat what those words were, but I'm sure you could find them somewhere on YouTube if you like. My favourite place in the world. That's a difficult one as well. I love visiting different countries and stuff, and I've been very lucky. My dad's in the Merchant Navy, so I've managed to see a lot of the world in the past. But my favourite place in the world, I do love going to the gym and the athletics track. Somewhere where I can just let go, stop thinking about everything else that's going on in life, and just really chill out and relax and enjoy what I'm doing. The pole vault is probably the big thing for me, to be honest. I love doing decathlons and stuff. I was always a decathlete, but pole vault was the big event for me. I could just relax, release everything, and just really think about something completely different to everything else that was going on in my head at the time. So then, who is next for doing these questions? Well, I would like to nominate this person right here. So So hopefully you'll get to go and watch all these answers and, well, questions and being answered by that person, and go back and check OMG Paul Thompson and go and check out the person who tagged him to do the questions in the first place, and so on and so on. And you go and check out lots of new channels and see lots of new content all over the YouTube network. Anyway, I'm going to go and do some work now because this is my lunch break. So I'm going to pop off, and I'll see you later on this evening for tonight's vlog. Cool.